Hey, what's up guys? It's Dangeles and welcome back to part 13 of the Victorian Mansion Let's Build. What's up guys, we're back today ready to continue to make some progress in this thing. I have a couple things planned for today. First thing I'm going to be doing is copy and pasting this wall right here to the other side. I mentioned this last episode, but all I'm going to do is just, the design you see on this side is just going to be placed on this wall as well. Actually, before I do that, I might work on this wall here because this is going to be probably one of the more basic walls, so it's going to just have like symmetrical windows on the top and bottom for the first and second floor. But we're back for the Victorian Mansion Let's Build, guys, part 13. We're just going to continue to make progress today, just keep on grinding this thing out. We're going to get pretty close to finishing the exterior. Maybe we might be able to do it today. I think I did originally say that last episode that I was going to finish the exterior today, so I'll hold myself to that. We'll see if we can get it done. It might require some speed ups and some cuts to get it done, but if we can do it, that would be fantastic. So I'm just going to start off by filling in this wall. And usually what I like to do is just fill the walls in, and then we can add, like, punch windows out and add detail to after. So something like that. And then basically what I did for this build is I had a fireplace slot or something like that, like an outlet for this fireplace. I guess just shaped in the middle of this room, so I would have like windows on one side and the other side. So if I punch a hole open right here, this is where the fireplace is going to be. So I guess 1, 2, 3 blocks across, kind of just sticking out from the wall. I'm gonna place some stone bricks underneath that. So then we have 3 blocks here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks here. So I'm gonna put a 1 block wide window on this side of the fireplace, and then another one here. And then we're going to have some extra space to maybe drape some leaves or add another one of those storm drain things. So that's going to be the plan. So I'm just going to kind of take this and have it run all the way up. This is probably going to run straight through the roofing, which is going to be here eventually. So we could probably even just do that right now. But basically I'm just going to, just have this go up a decent amount, just have it so it's above the roof. Not sure how high up that's going to go just yet, but we'll leave it like that. And then if I grab the other blocks that I need to do the roof, the anvils and the stone bricks, stairs, I can just kind of fill this in and just get this roof started right now. This wall will be the last thing I do, I guess, for the exterior. As far as updates from what I've done in between episodes, nothing really. The only thing I did was just take like a big vine, well, like kind of a make-believe vine with the leaves, and just kind of ran it up the side of the building, just so it looks like, like it's old and worn down, because that's kind of like a theme we've been going throughout the build. Just kind of have that classic look with the moss on the side of the buildings and things like that. That's kind of like what I'm trying to build there, without using the actual vines, because the actual vines look kind of ugly, so just use the leaves instead. It's just kind of like a placeholder, make-believe kind of thing. So I'm just going to kind of take this wall and fill it across. As far as this side wall on this part of the building, I think I am just going to leave it kind of blank like that. I can always add more detail to it later, but with the sunroom here, I kind of have like a nice little space there, so I don't think I really have to worry about adding too much detail on the side. And if you're looking at real life architecture anyway, there's the sides of the houses don't really have a whole lot of detail necessarily, so just really the front and the back. So we'll just kind of stick with that plan. Gonna grab the stone slabs, and just want to thank you guys again for sticking around and watching the Let's Build. Just want to let you guys know, I got school started back up, so the production on the channel might slow down just a tad for the first week or so until I have my schedule figured out. But just wanted to, I've just been kind of like reiterating that the last couple episodes of stuff just to make sure you guys are aware. So the summer's over, and that's when I'm usually like at my most productive when it comes to the channel. So but then now that's over, it's kind of things slow down a little bit for me. So anyway, that's gonna be where the fireplace is gonna be, and the chimney. I'm thinking about adding more to this, and I was thinking about having some quartz kind of run around like that, and then I could throw some stairs over top of this and just kind of create a little design here, place a flower pot on top. I might even make this fireplace a little bit taller, because right now this might be a little bit short, but I'm gonna just do my best with it. And let's see, flower pot here, I'm just gonna kind of take that up 3, place a flower pot on top, and then what we could do is we could grab the webs, and we can just do the same thing we've been doing pretty much every chimney ever. Just add a little bit of cobweb smoke like that, and we're just gonna be 2 fireplaces on this build, so we'll have a couple of those sticking out of the roof. But that's kind of be like what the fireplace is gonna look like on the outside of the chimney, so something a little bit like that. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is just clear my inventory, grab some more stuff. Just all the basic stuff I'm going to need for windows. So black stained glass. And I think that's probably good. And then basically all I'm going to do is just kind of, I think I'll do some upside down stairs here. So something like this. So go upside down stair. Then turn those. And then underneath of here, I think I'll just place some slabs. Yeah, that'll work. Same thing on this side. I'm just going to punch out the windows now, because they're pretty much going to be good on the interior. So like that. And then I think these are going to go up a couple of blocks. I'm going to go 4 blocks up. And then this is going to turn into pillared quartz. And I think what I might do, just to kind of add more to this, is as for the middle of the windows, do something like this. Just so the middle of the windows look a little bit more detailed. That looks kind of nice, actually. So I'll do that. Place that there, and then I need to grab some quartz slabs and go like this. And that's going to be kind of like what the window is going to look like. And then, of course, in the interior, I can just fill it in like that. And there we go. We have our window design. It looks pretty good. So I'll copy this to the same side. Take this across through here. Go up to break these, and we're going to place some stairs. So like that and like that. And then this is going to open up, and then here's the window. So 4 by 1 window is what I'm going to do here. Just these are going to be a little smaller since they're kind of framing the fireplace on the interior. So something like that. And then I'm going to put identical windows on the second level. You know, once I figure out where the second level is going to be. Real quick though, I'm going to grab some leaves. I'm going to grab some hoppers, and I'm going to grab some cobblestone walls. And since there's 3 more blocks here of space that's not on the other side, what I'm going to do is just take another one of these things down like we've been doing throughout the entire build. Just add more detail on these walls. And then I'll probably just kind of have some leaves just kind of snaking up and down the side of the wall here. Just to kind of, you know, add a little bit more detail to it. So something like that. And then we're going to have more windows in the second level once we get to that point. So that's a good start for that wall. So anyway, let's move on to this part here. And this is going to be the part that's going to take some time. So it's gonna be full effort, so we're gonna have to either do some speed ups for this, or at least I'll start it and maybe speed up parts of it, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna grab all the blocks I need, which is a bunch of stuff. Some black stained glass. We need, what else do we need here? We need some panes as well. We need some green stained clay, buttons, quartz. We need all the quartz stuff. So I think that'll be a good start, and then maybe some or some stone brick. Get some stone brick stairs and slabs. Let's just, yeah, we need all that stuff. And that's going to be a good starting 9 for this. So on the side here, I need to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upward on both sides. And then there's going to be, what's on the other side of that? Okay. So this is going to be the part where I wish I had a photographic memory, because this would just be a nice copy and paste job. And I still might speed up a little bit for this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might just get started with it and then like fill in the rest, because I already did this this part of the build on the first episode. So there's really no point in kind of doing it again. I'll just kind of get started with it. Okay, so we have that. And then what I need to do here is place a block like that and a block like that. And that's going to be where I'm going to punch out our first window on the side wall right there. And then we're going to have, I think, stone bricks go across the other side. So let's take a double check real quick. So we have 2 things of sandstone. And we have stone bricks running across that. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I think after that, I'm just going to speed up the rest of it, because you guys have already seen me do it. If you want to watch it, you know, in full time, it's on episode 1 is when I did this. So I'm just going to kind of fill this across here. And that needs to be a sandstone right there, which I'm going to add real quick. So we're going to do that. Place that there and there. And then I think I got to put some upside down stairs above this. Run this across like that. And there's going to be some green wall right here, which is going to get filled in. So that's where I'll start. And then I'm just going to kind of speed up the rest. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, here's how it looks. I have completely filled in the wall, and man, that took a long time, but I think it looks great. It's pretty much exactly copied from the other side. I did make some changes to it though. A couple of small things. I switched out the fence gates for dark oak wood fence gates as opposed to spruce wood, which is what they were originally. I actually indented the windows a little bit more, and I fixed this on the other side as well. So now instead of them being panes on like the first block here, they're actually pushed in 1 block, and now they're full blocks. I think this is going to help out with the floor plan. A few other things that I changed, just some minor stuff. I lowered the level of the floor right here, so the windows are actually 2 blocks below the floor, or 2 blocks above the floor, as I should say, for the second level. And that's fine because I'm going to have beds there on both sides anyway, so I just wanted to keep the windows the way they were on the outside instead of lowering them 1 block because they just look so good and I didn't feel like compromising on that design. So to compromise on the inside, I'm going to add beds right here. So basically they're going to be 1 block above the beds, which I think will look fine anyway, so that'll be the plan. And this area over here is going to be the master bedroom anyway, so that's kind of how this is coming together. And that's pretty much it for the exterior on the back of the house. So if we take a big step back, only thing left to do is fill in the windows in the second level there, which we'll get to in a second. But other than that, that's pretty much how it's looking, guys, on the back of the house. I think it came together pretty nicely, so just the last couple things we need to work on today. And then I'm going to do a little bit of interior as well today. I'm just going to get started on that. So one thing I need to do is take the anvils and run them across right here to kind of finish off the railings, and that kind of finishes off the roof as well. All we have to do is just kind of fill it in with stone, which is another thing we will get to. So anyway, let's go ahead and come down here, and I'm just going to kind of get started with this. I don't want to do, you know, too much cutting this episode, guys, because, you know, I want you guys to actually see what I'm doing a little bit, but basically I'm just going to start to fill in the walls of the interior. That's kind of like my next task in mind here, so I'm just going to start to get, you know, working on this part. And this is a little interesting, this room, because the ceiling is actually 5 blocks tall in this room, which is going to be an office, as opposed to 6 blocks tall pretty much everywhere else in the house. So just keep that in mind when you're building it, if you are following along. So that's something you want to make sure that you take note of. But yeah, the exterior looks pretty good on the back. Just a couple more things we got to do on it. But as far as this room is concerned, I think I'm going to do something a little bit like this. I'm going to kind of frame those windows so we have the blue stained clay going all the way around that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is come in here and fill this in with some pillared quartz like this and like this. I'll just kind of fill that in across, and just keep it in mind that one thing I am going to do is switch out the colors of the stained glass and clay, or not the stained glass, the stained clay throughout the whole house. So it's not just going to be all blue. We're going to make like all the different parts of the house different colors. So just keep that in mind. We're going to get to that soon. But I think as far as those rooms go, I think I'm just going to do something like that for the wall. So we kind of have like a nice, window kind of on the back here, and it kind of fills itself in nicely. So same thing on this side. So we can break all this here. This is no longer needed space, and what I'm going to do is go underneath of this and kind of fill it around. I think that's how that's going to work. Yeah, we're good. So we can kind of break that. Oh wait, hold on a second, we can't break that. Oh wait, no, that's not going to matter because this is going to come across here. Almost forgot. I thought I'd made a mistake for a second, but no, this is just the boring part of the build. We're just going to be filling in the walls pretty much. I got to break that underneath there, and this is going to kind of wrap around like this, and then we're going to run the wall across here. I think I am going to keep this door here. This is going to be probably put an upside down stair there. There's going to be, wrong block. There's going to be a door that leads out to the porch right there, and this is going to kind of wrap around as well. Just kind of following this pattern. The ceiling is going to be right here, so I'm going to start to fill this in with the quartz. I am going to do a speed up for this part, just filling in all the ceilings, but I think I'm going to finish the first floor filling in the walls before I add the ceilings. So just for this part, to show you guys that it's going to be 6 blocks tall in here as opposed to 5. So it's going to be a little bit different. So something like that. And then right here, I can just fill that in side by side. Take this up. I think I can break that block. Yep, that's fine. Run this across here, and that's good. I can fill that in. I don't think I can break that. Yeah, that one's going to have to stay. So we're going to have to find some sort of workaround for that. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. What I'll probably do is just go like this. So wait a minute. Am I going to double stack these here or not? Let me break this. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to place that there, and I can break that too. We can go like this. And then I think I'll probably just run this across right there. And then right here. And then we can fill the rest in with the dark oak wood, and that's how I'm going to fill the floor for this part of the building. So not too tough, just a slight change from the other side. So something like that. Let me take a step back, and that's kind of how that area is going to look. Looks pretty nice, I think. I like it. So that's going to look like that. And then what else do we need to do? Basically just continue to fill in the walls. So this is going to kind of go up, and taking this up 6 blocks because that's where the ceiling is going to be. So one more. And then all the floor plan throughout the whole house is pretty much good on the first floor. So there's one thing I want to change, and that's this right here. This is going to get extended out 1 block, so we're going to break this. And that's no longer needed. We're going to turn this into blue right there. Turn this into blue. And I'm going to have to figure out what colors I want to do, like all the walls on the inside. I think I'll just try to use like 1 of each color of stained clay, not glass. Always messing that up. But yeah, that's going to get filled in. I'm going to keep these walls in here, sandstone, I think, for this closet or something like that. I think I'm going to do that, and I can just kind of fill that back. But yeah, that room is probably just going to stay how it is. So take this ceiling and just run it across. Connect it to like right there. And then this will run across right here. And that'll go down. And that's going to be a door that leads into like a closet or something. So now in this room, I'm going to replace this wall here because it's double stacked. Whoops, that's not the right block. Place this wall in here because it's double stacked. And we can just kind of put the blue stained in right here. So break all this. It's going to show a little bit on the outside with that staircase thing there, or whatever it is, around the window. But I don't think I'm going to be too worried about that. I'll go out there and check maybe later on, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. This is going to get filled in as well. Break all this stuff. And then there's going to be a wall right here, and this is going to be where the basement for the house goes, the staircase for the basement. So we're going to fill that in as well. And then this is getting all inconsistent here, so we're going to have to break this actually. Didn't need to put that there. So this is all going to get broken. I think I'm going to move this over 1 block. So dark oak wood stairs. Break that. We can get rid of all this. And then this gets pushed across as well. So this is going to go like this. And that's basically how this staircase is going to work. Kind of that run across right there. And fill up. And this will be the basement staircase, which will be nice because I think I'll put like a game room down there and something like that. I might not actually do it for the build. But at least like the plan of it will be there. So that'll be a thing. And then this will all get filled in this wall. But I think I'm kind of, you know, you basically get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Just filling in the walls. It's nothing to it. So I am going to do a little bit of a speed up here, guys. Wait, hold on. One more thing I want to do, but I don't want to leave you guys out in the dark at all on this. So I think I'm going to break this open here because there's no need to double stack this wall. It's just not necessary. It's wasting space. So I'm going to break that open there. And then this entire room is going to get double stacked around the windows. It's kind of pretty easy to see that. And yeah, that's how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of the first floor. Just kind of speed up and fill in all these walls. And then fill in the ceiling as well and the floor for the second level. And then we'll finish the outside. So I'm going to speed up real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I filled in all the walls on the first floor, so let me give you guys a quick tour of the place now that you got starting to look like a house now. Some of the walls are filled in. So this is going to be the family room in here. We got a fireplace and probably gonna mount a TV above that. There's gonna be a nice big couch in this room. There's the entrance to the porch. And if you walk this way, this leads into the big dining room slash great room that we built last time. Walking through here, there's probably gonna be a little table here. I'll make this like a parlor that leads back to the foyer. This is going to be the study or the office in here. This is going to be a small, half bathroom, kind of just on the hallway. You walk down this way, we're going to have a living room or a family room, or I think that's going to be the family room. This is going to be the living room. So I'll have a couch in here and a fireplace. This is going to be the staircase down to the basement, and then this is the sunroom, and there's also an exit on that. And then just off the living room, there's going to be a guest area of the house. So I'll have a guest bedroom in here with a guest bathroom connected ensuite, as well as a closet right here, and that's going to be kind of the first floor plan, guys. Starting to come together pretty nicely. All we got to do now is just just add some of the doors and things like that, add lighting, and then switch out the walls, and so it's not all blue, and we'll get to that in a future episode. But this is looking pretty good, and you guys have pretty much already seen this side of the house. We're going to have a closet right in the entrance. We have the kitchen over here, and then that leads to the garage. So the first floor is getting pretty close to being complete. So as far as the second floor goes, I also filled in the ceiling and the levels here of the second floor. So we have the floor here. And we're going to get to this, adding a floor plan, figuring out a floor plan design for the second floor next episode. We already have a little bit of it started. So we have this room over here, which is going to be maybe like a recreational space or something like that, kind of with the balcony looking off into the great room. And then this space right here is just where the staircase kind of comes up to the second floor. I'm going to have some space here. We'll probably have a staircase to an attic go right here somewhere and then turn. And there's going to be a master wing, a couple other bedrooms on the second floor, and it should look pretty nice. So the last thing I want to do for today's episode, guys, is punch out some more windows right here, just to kind of complete the second floor of the house in terms of like the windows on this side. And then that will also pretty much finish up the house itself on the exterior. All that's left to do is the landscaping and the interior. So the exterior will be done. So let's go ahead and just quickly punch out these windows. And basically they're going to be, I think right here is going to be where I'm going to open them up. Let me just quickly double check that. Nope, I'm off by 1 block. So they're going to be right here and right here. This is where I'm going to open those windows up. So I'm going to have that go up 4 blocks tall. We're going to place that back with some smooth sandstone like this. And it's going to be exactly the same. So it's going to run up like this. And there's going to be the quartz stairs upside down and such going on both sides with the pillared quartz as well. So like that. And then again with the stairs, same exact window designs as we have on the first floor. The only thing that's going to be different is these parts here aren't going to be added since it's kind of like right on the edge. So that's probably not going to work. But other than that, it's going to be exactly the same. So let me grab my stone bricks as well. We're going to need some stone brick stairs and slabs. And then we're also going to need some black stained glass. And that's going to close out these windows. And it's amazing that we're 13 episodes in towards the end of this episode. And we're going to have the exterior of the house done. The roof still needs a little bit of work. We're going to have to fill it in. But I think I'm going to wait to fill in the roof. I can't seem to find the sweet spot there. There we go. I'm going to wait to fill in the roof until I think I've put in the second floor plan, because there's a lot of natural lighting without the roof, and I kind of like that so it's just easier for you guys to see. So basically the only thing left for me to do would just kind of fill in the roof here with the stone, and then might add some like small little details on the top. But as far as the exterior of the house is concerned, I think that's going to be it. So that's how it's looking like on the back side here. Still need to add like little flowers and things like that, but it's really starting to take some shape. So here's kind of like what the back of the house looks like, guys, in its final form. And then I'll kind of show you guys from all the sides here before we close up today. Here's how it looks from this side on the garage. That looks pretty nice. And then over here on the front is the part we started on, obviously. So I'm still not even really sure if this thing is Victorian or not, but I tried my best. And then finally over here is the last side. So it's coming together, guys. I think it's looking pretty good. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been Danlags. Next episode, I'm going to work on the second floor plan. That is quite a mouthful. I'll finish up the roof as well after that. And then we'll get to doing some interior design next episode. and then after that, we'll get to the landscaping. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been Dangeles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're not too much, we don't have too much more work to do on this thing before it's going to be done. And I'm really happy with this build so far. It's looking great. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.